guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam and welcome to Healthy Habits. Today we're gonna talk about advice. What's the advice? The one advice I wish I knew sooner. I know that on YouTube usually we see like 3 advices, 5, 10, 20. One advice I wish I knew sooner in my life. If I knew this, my life would be so much easier, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. So before I tell you which advice I wish I knew sooner, is just that it doesn't matter which journey that we are in right now. I know that we all are in different journeys, but we have similar goal here. If you come back often to this channel or other channels that want to get you better and themselves get better too, we have one thing similar. We want to get better. That's why it doesn't matter which advice I wish I knew. I am still grateful for the things that I went through in my life, not because I'm happy what happened in my life always or anything like that. It's just that it made me the person that I am today, and those things we need to understand that will happen regardless. Unfortunately, it's life. Most of the things that we wish it didn't happen, we didn't have control of. And what else we have if we are not trying to get better? We are not trying to learn from it. We're not trying to just see life different way, the way that it will help us, not the other way around. So that's why I wanted to mention before I tell you my advice that we are in a journey right now in our lives. It doesn't matter where you are in your life or where you want to get in your life. We are here. This is a journey that we are all here together. We might not have the same journey, but we are in this life together. We need to appreciate, even though it's hard, even though we're like, oh my God, those things that happen in my life, how can I appreciate? How can I be appreciative? Sometimes it's like, in one way, it's like impossible. But after all, the advice that I wish I knew sooner is that life happens for you, not to you. And I learned this from at my light. I've shared it here already, but I just want to focus really on this. And I've learned this from at my light, and not sure if it was he learned from Tony Robbins, but since I learned and heard this, my life was never the same again. Life happens for you, not to you. What we mean by that, it's that what I mean, I'm going to tell you my translation to it, is that whatever hard situation is happening to you, you need to see the positive and what you can learn from it. That's why life happens for you, not to you. And I know it's very hard to think about this. And I know that whatever hard situation now that we think, because we all go through, we think it's like, how that situation happened for me, not to me. How? It's like sometimes, and I ask that question to myself, how am I gonna think that? How that bad situation that happened to me, how I'm gonna think that it happened for me, not to me? It's hard. Trust me, it's hard. But when you start to see, okay, that situation I didn't have control of, it happened in my life. What can I learn from it? What it brought me? Your life, if you see life this way, it will completely transform your life, completely. That life happens for you, not to you. And I wish I knew this sooner, but at the same time, if I knew this sooner, I can't guarantee that I will understand the same way as I do now. That's why at the same time, yes, I want to tell you the advice I wish I knew sooner, but also at the same time, there is a reason why that advice I didn't knew earlier in my life. There is a reason why this advice, I knew it recently, a few years ago in my life. There is always a reason, because I might not even understand back then. You see what I'm telling you? Right now, this phrase might not talk to you. But in few years, maybe you will hear from another person, or you'll think of this phrase and you're like, oh, okay, now I got it. It's crazy what life can, our journeys are literally crazy, because one day it might speak to you, this phrase. Right now you're like, what she's talking about, it doesn't speak to me. But one day it might, and one day it might not. It might eventually it might never. But at the same time, I'm telling you this example, yes, life happens for you, not you, but also that I always hear people say, oh, I wish I knew this sooner. I wish I knew this earlier. But at the same time, there's a reason why you didn't know this back then. Yes, it might help you, but at the same time, maybe you wouldn't understand it. Maybe you wouldn't apply it the right way. So there is always a reason. At this point in my life, I'm always trusting the journey that I'm right now in, and I'm trusting myself. And it takes time to trust yourself. It takes time to just trust yourself, believe in yourself. Although this advice I wish I knew sooner, but at the same time, I literally realized that I might not even get it. It might not even speak to me and I would forget it. Everything has its own time. Everything in this world. You might not think the same. Might disagree with me. It's completely fine. Here we can have different perspectives. But we respect each other's perspective. That's the difference. I respect yours, but you need to respect mine. It's okay if you think that, oh, it's not true. It's okay if you think that, oh no, if I still wish I knew that sooner or whatever phrase, why my life would change for the better. Okay, fine. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I truly believe that each person has their own time. Whether it's meeting that person, that significant other, your soulmate, having great friends, building something great. It all takes time. And each person has their own time and their own journey to go through. And I know that it's hard because we want all to have it right away, quick, because of social media and because how we think other people's life is, which is not the reality in real life. I know that we all want to have it quick. It's like we lose patience with time, with social media and this generation. And that's what I'm reminding myself to. Take your time. Enjoy each moment of your journey, because from now on, a year later, this day, like literally exactly a year, you might not be the same in the same journey as you are right now, and that's okay, and that's life. We need to appreciate the things that's why also we need to appreciate things that we have and that we becoming also. Becoming your best version of yourself each and every day, it's a hard path, but it's rewarding. It's the most rewarding path. Whether it's about your dreams, the advices that you wish you knew sooner, whatever it is, your resolutions, whatever it is, it's so rewarding. Don't give up. Literally, don't give up if you're like, oh my God, there are so many things I wish I knew sooner, but we can't go back, unfortunately. We can't go back. But we are in control of our present and future. Not only future, because people always tend to think, in 5 years I'll do this, in 10 years I'll be there. What about now? What are you going to do now? Because your actions of right now will have a huge impact on your future self. That's why we all need to have patience. Patience is key, as they always say. Patience is key. If, let's say in 2 years, I might say, oh, I wish I knew this advice sooner, like 2 years before. There will always be a phrase and advice, a thing that we wish we knew earlier. Always will be. It's normal. It's like it's part of our journey. Like it's because we are becoming better. We understand more things. We are working on ourselves, right? So it's normal for us to have to get better. And the way that we perceive life, it's getting better and changing also. It's completely normal. So whatever it is that you wish you knew sooner, or an advice that you wish you knew sooner, just tell yourself that it's okay. You're doing great. If you want to become your better self, you are already like, you don't know how lucky and how fortunate you are, whether it's working on your mindset, working on your fitness goals, working on your health altogether. You are doing great. Trust me, you are doing great. So don't be too hard on yourself. And I'm telling this to myself as well. Although I wish I knew this advice sooner. it might help me with so many things, but again, I might not even understand this phrase back then. So I'm just trying to enjoy the journey that I'm in right now, and I wish you the same. On this beautiful note, I know today was a short one, but right to the point, per usual. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was helpful for you to see another perspective per usual, because here we are talking and having healthy habits, about healthy habits. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and also ring the bell so you don't miss any healthy habits. Thank you guys. But before I go, per usual, don't forget, don't give up for just one more day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.